So you want to make cold brew with instant coffee? When the temperature falls, there's nothing better than a hot cup of coffee. And when the temperatures are below freezing, you'll need that coffee to be especially strong. Cold brew coffee is an easy way to get your caffeine fix without leaving your house and without any bitterness that comes with traditional brewing methods. This article highlights what you should know about making cold brews with instant coffee. Cold brew coffee is a popular and easy method for making coffee at home. Cold brew is made by brewing coffee with very little hot water, which results in a smooth and refreshing cup. Here's what you need to know to make cold brew with instant coffee. To make a cold brew with instant coffee, you'll first need to gather the necessary ingredients. You'll need ground coffee, cold water, and a container to store the coffee in. Add the ground coffee to a container and mix well. Add enough cold water to cover the grounds, but don't let it reach the top of the container. Place the container in a cool place and let it sit for 12 to 24 hours. The longer you let it sit, the stronger the cold brew. Serve cold brewed coffee straight from the container, pour it into cups, and add your desired sweetener or flavorings. What ingredients can you use to make cold brew with instant coffee? Cold brew is a popular coffee alternative that uses cold water and ground coffee to create a smooth, delicious drink. You can make cold brew with instant coffee, which is great if you're in a hurry. Here are the ingredients you need. Instant coffee, cold water, filtered water, optional. To make an instant cold brew with instant coffee, add your desired amount of ground coffee to a container. Pour enough cold water to cover the coffee, and stir to combine. Let the mixture sit for at least 2 or 24 hours. To make a more robust cup of cold brew, you can filter the mixture before serving. How long does it take to make a cold brew with instant coffee? Cold brew is a delicious and refreshing beverage made with any coffee. It takes about 2 hours to make a cold brew with instant coffee, but it is worth the time. Here are the steps you need to follow to create a cold brew with instant coffee. Fill a pot with water and place it on the stove. Bring the water to a boil and then remove it from the heat. Add 1 cup of instant coffee and stir well. Let the mixture cool for 5 minutes. Pour the cooled coffee into a filter or mesh bag and let it sit for 10 minutes. Place the filter or mesh bag in a container and pour cold water over it until it is submerged. Let the cold brew sit for 6 hours or overnight. The longer you let it steep, the stronger it will be. The benefits of using instant coffee. If you're looking for a quick and easy way to make cold brews with instant coffee, you're in luck. Here's what you need to know to get started. Instant coffee is an excellent choice for making cold brews because it's already pre-ground and packaged in a filter. All you need is some water and your desired amount of instant coffee, usually about 1 tablespoon per 6 ounces of water. Brew the coffee until it's barely simmering, then pour it into a container and let it cool completely. Store your cold brew in an airtight container in the fridge for up to 2 days. What you need to consider before making a cold brew with instant coffee. If you're considering making a cold brew with instant coffee, there are a few things you need to consider first. Time and temperature. Cold brew requires time and temperature to be steep, so make sure you account for both when timing your brewing process. For cold brewing with instant coffee, we recommend starting with around 12 ounces of water and adding about 1/4 cup of instant coffee for every 2 cups. Bring the mixture to a boil and let it cool before transferring it to a container. Your cold brew will depend mainly on the quality of your coffee grounds. We recommend using high-quality beans for the best results. If you're using pre-packaged coffee, rinse them well before using them in your cold brew. Container size and shape. Cold brew is thick, so ensure your container is large enough to hold the desired amount of liquid and coffee grounds without overcrowding them. We also recommend using a glass or plastic container because they won't react with the brewed coffee as metal containers can storage and consume. Conclusion. If you're interested in making cold brews with instant coffee, here are the things you'll need to know. First, you'll need a pot holding at least 3 gallons of water and 2 cups of coffee. Thank you for watching. www.coffeeeternal.com